Welcome to Rapid Ramblings with Roth and Romelio. He's Roth.
He's Romelio.
And today we'll be discussing our favorite Batmobiles. I'm not recutting that. It's got something on. We have a head to toe spiel about how the Batmobile is ridiculous, but it's awesome. So, we will do our top three. And I think a few of ours are similar, so I picked mine up. I like the tactical Batmobiles more, except the Tumbler. I don't like the Tumbler.
Yeah.
I know. Oh, and we'll give Jimmy, who's here finally, a shout out. Say hi, Jimmy. Hi! This was Jimmy's idea. We thought it was a good idea, so we decided to run with it. Who wants to go first? Paper, rock, scissors? Damn it! You were going to fall for it one day. One day. So who goes first? Me or you?
Me.
Okay. How about it, sir?
Number 3.
Excuse me. Apologies. It didn't want to wait.
Number 3, I'll go with the one that I probably was introduced first. And while all the older ones really, or most of them are rather lacking, but the, was it 89? Mm-hmm. 89... Michael Keaton, original Tim Burton Batman movie.
Batmobile. Well, yeah, from Batman. Shut up now. The original Batmobile from
Yes, Keaton. The original from Keaton.
Right. What'd you like most about it?
Well, especially when you compare it with the later ones, the sleekness, it had more of a distinct form, whereas all the older ones just... Besides the 60s one, that's still kind of cheesy, but that was probably, out of all the ones before it, probably the best looking one. But in the comic, all of them pretty much look like regular cars with a fin on it. Mm-hmm. And it's just nothing unique about it. And the way...
Here you go. Unique Bat Fact. Put it right there. Bat Fact. The original 66 Batmobile was based on a concept car. I don't remember what it was called. I was watching building on some show. It was pretty dope. And I'm like, oh my God, they're building a Batmobile. And I was in a pool, and I was watching them build a Batmobile, and it turned out it wasn't a Batmobile, it was the original concept car. But yeah.
And who doesn't want a rocket on the back of their car?
Right?
And I love how they, what was it, the second one, right? No, it was the first one, where they showed how he makes the sharp turns at breakneck speeds, where he has the cable shoot out.
Yeah.
This car has no way to actually make sharp turns when going at speed, so we're just gonna have cables to rip down telephone poles as we speed after villains. It's okay, he'll donate money and it'll be fine. They'll
We'll fix it all. I'm going in order. So my number...
Oh, you're going
three?
number... That's what I went with.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'm going in order, like 3 to 1. Like, least to less.
That's what I did.
Okay, my bad. I didn't know. I didn't ask. Who is she? You guys see this? But no, mine is the Batman Arkham Asylum Batman. Batmobile, not Batman. I mean, the Batman is pretty cool. But, you don't see it for like 10 seconds when it comes across the screen and takes Killer Croc out. But it looks a lot like...
It looks like an updated version of the one.
Of the Keaton Mobile.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's real sleek. And we're going to put pictures right here, right?
Yeah.
Cool. But yeah, I love it. I was like, oh my God, I can't wait to drive it. And then they was like, nah, we're going to give you a new one. But yeah, so that's my number 3. My number 2 is the Justice League Batmobile from the movie and from Batman v Superman. I love that thing. It was sleek, it was powerful, and it shot a lot of stuff.
It's a very violent one.
It is. But not as violent as the Tumbler, though.
I mean...
That's why you like the Tumbler in it, because it's violent.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I like the Tumbler like this.
It turns into a bike.
So did the original.
Don't go back in the past.
You're going in the past. The Tumbler's in the past.
The original had the it didn't turn into a bike.
The
It turned into
Batmobile.
and then the original they just had the little motorcycle with the sidecar.
Mm-hmm. You remember? I don't know if you remember. This is way
They had the
years
helicopter
ago.
too.
I think Batman Returns came out 91,
Yeah, somewhere
91,
in
92.
that range.
Well, they did a McDonald's. Of course, back then
All the bottles.
No.
They also had the little figures that had
the toys. Like they had like Penguin.
Yeah, Penguin was in that rubber ducky.
And he was in a Batmobile.
Was it?
And the little Batmobile, because remember he took control of it?
Oh yeah. Because it had the little clown thing on it
Right.
somewhere. The little yeah.
And then they had a Batman with a Batmobile that when you like pressed his head or something, it shot the Batpedo out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was dope. I had like 3 of them.
And
I
then
stole my
the
brothers and sisters.
Catwoman was in a purple car, wasn't she?
I don't think she was in one.
I think she had one.
Did she?
It's
Yeah, I'm saying that was
old. I
30
used
years
to
ago.
like back then. Especially for the event stuff. I used to get all the Happy Meal toys for the Batman, the Power Ranger ones. Remember the Power Ranger movie ones? That was before I could actually ever got a Zord. They each had like a Zord with a little figure that could slide into it and out of it, sit in it. And those were the actual action figures. Like they didn't move much; they just moved like arms like that. But they were decent for a Happy Meal toy.
Right.
The actual little vehicle was big. It was like that big.
Did you put the vehicles together?
No, it was just the form with wheels on it, and then they slid into it and it rolled around. It was not.
I think I do know what you're talking about. Okay, well, we got a little off topic. What's your number 2, sir? Aaron Burr, sir.
Looking at them, I would probably say the one you went with, actually.
Arkham Knight one?
Mm-hmm.
Or not the Arkham Knight one?
No, the Batman vs Superman and the
Oh, yeah.
the
Justice
I haven't
League.
seen Justice League.
Not missing much. Look, we can't say that. This is our
We're
DC
not missing
appreciation
much.
episode.
No, that's the next episode. This one's the Batmobile episode, so I can still rag on him if I want.
Yeah, you're right. But yeah, you ain't missing much. I mean, like, I'll like put it on the background while like I play Gardenscapes on my phone, but like I won't give it like the attention I would give like in game. Like I cannot put that on to do anything else.
Yeah, you just be like,
All right, what's your number 1?
you're number 3.
Oh, the Arkham.
I actually
Bottom one?
really do that because that is the style I like for the. I just like how it looks differently, and I like the updated look. So that would be my favorite.
Nice. My number 1 is the Arkham Knight Batmobile, one that you drive around and shoot stuff turns to a tank.
I haven't seen. I've never played Arkham Knight. I only ever played.
Guess what I
Silent
found the other
City.
day?
What?
Arkham Knight. Think we may have to do an R&R play Arkham Knight. Think we might have to. But yeah, it's awesome. It literally the top like folds out and there's a big cannon. You can shoot stuff and the wheels go sideways. And they have a bunch of different variants.
That's too military looking,
Militaristic.
which I get it.
Very tactical.
Right, and that's why I didn't. That's why the Tumbler didn't make the list because of appearance. The Tumbler is a great Batmobile for what it's used for, and especially in the world they did it in. It's great, but I like that more sleek,
Sleek,
comic booky feel.
And that
so that's
doesn't
why
do it justice. It really doesn't. Because it has 2 forms. It has Batmobile and then Assault Mode. And Assault Mode, like that's not Assault Mode, but it's much more sleek. Still has a big turbine in the back. It's more of a mix of the Tumbler and the traditional Batmobile.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I love it. And they have like a million different skins for it. Like there's a Joker skin that's pretty funny.
And we have to give a shout out to the '60s Batmobile.
Oh, absolutely, the original.
That was
the OG gangster.
Yep. The appearance of that one, the campiness, but there are some you can see if you compare it to really the Tim Burton one, you can see the influence of that one on the later one, and it's a convertible, and that was the one thing I never liked about the original Batman Batmobile. The original toy for the Tim Burton one didn't have the sliding canopy, which that why I never like. That's the one I had. Now, my friend had the like Batman Forever one, and like where they later had them where they flipped open or whatever, where you could put them in. But yeah, that was the one thing that was lacking with the original toy. That's why I never had, but a friend of mine had the animated series one because it was basically influenced by the Tim Burton one, but it actually had the canopy slide back and forth like it was supposed to.
Bat fact, I looked it up. The original 60s Batmobile was based off the Lincoln Futura. In 1955, they designed and built a futuristic concept car called the Lincoln Futura. It was built entirely by hand in Turin, Italy, at a cost of $250,000. So you take that. Let's just say that they bought it for cost, okay, $250,000. Then modified it to the Batmobile. That's what, another $80,000? Cost $330,000 roundabouts. Oh, let's ask.
In the 60s?
You're right. That might be taken into consideration.
Inflation. I just don't see. I have a list of a lot of the major Batmobiles in front of me. Why, after the Burton movie, why the comic one would go back to some of these shitty older looks? Like, that was from 2000, and that's just rather boring. It just looks like a battering ram on the front of. It's just a battering ram on the front of a more normal looking car. That one looks more like a Lamborghini.
Yeah, not one here from the comics.
Yeah,
because like they don't have the.
I get
when Dick Grayson took over as Batman, they don't have that one on there because it's distinct. It's like a future version of the '60s era. Like it has two canopies that are red and it's pretty dope looking. Can't remember the name of it.
Batmobile?
No, the name of the comic. It was
Batman.
Oh my god, I'm gonna stab you.
When Robin took over the book, it was Batman.
Or Detective Comics.
Or Detective Comics.
There it is.
Oh, no, that one was awful. That was the Frank Quietly one.
You're right, that's not the right one.
That's the Batman and Robin one.
Where is it? Son of a biscuit breaking Batman. There it is.
No, that's the Frank Quietly one.
Yeah, that's Dick Grayson. I know that cover. That's when Dick Grayson was Batman. So I guess that's Frank Quietly. I guess that's what he did. Did it turn into an octopus? Like, what's going on there?
I don't care. Like, Frank Quietly's artwork is a give or take for me. The best superhero work he's done, I think, was All-Star Superman.
Anywho, that's been our rapid ramble for this week.
To be fair, a lot of Marvel's comics are so-so right now, too. They're both.
Well, apparently War of Realms just ended, and it was amazing. And, like, they got Thor coming out looking like a gangster. I read the whole thing, and it was... Oh, I didn't read the whole thing. I want to read the whole thing, but I read the whole review, and the guy was just like, this is why the MCU can never do Thor justice. Like, apparently, like, he reforged Mjolnir in the heart of the sun, and he came crashing back to Earth, and he's the Allfather, but Odin's still alive, and Odin's like, you're the king now, and...
He's got one arm. That's the metal...
The Destroyer arm now.
Oh, it's Destroyer now?
Yeah, so like this arm...
It was originally gold, wasn't it?
No, it was originally silver, and then he got the gold Mjolnir.
Okay.
And got a gold arm and a gold eye patch because he lost his eye because he tried to become Odin. Whatever. Like some weird stuff. And then... No, he didn't lose the eye yet. Then he lost his hammer, lost his gold arm, got the Destroyer arm. Mjolnir was fractured because Jane Foster threw it into the sun to kill somebody. Molgog?
She's a Valkyrie now.
Yeah.
You know, about to be.
She is now.
Like the series.
Right.
I just saw it on my list of.
I find it hilarious how we always find a way to come back to Marvel.
Because they're better.
And this is why we have to do the.
This is why we can't badmouth DC in the next episode.
Right. So we'll end this now. Monster gives me gas. Thank you for.
Thanks.
Wait, how do we end it? I forgot how we end the rapid. Y'all got me all this.
I don't know.
I don't know. Normally I would just say.
We usually say what's going to come in the next one, and then we...
Okay, next week's Rapid Ramble, we have no clue. We just figured this one off today at like 11:30. So we'll figure it out.
No, it's not the next episode.
Oh, yeah, well, the next episode is our DC appreciation. We realized we harp a lot on DC. A lot.
Because they're not as good.
In our opinion. But so we're going to give them some love. We're going to talk about DC and things we like about DC.
Yes.
Man, I've been thinking all day, and it's a short list. But I can talk a lot about that short list. So, as always, he's Roth.
He's Romelio.
And we'll see you later this week on Ramblings and Randomness.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Actually,
put
it out this week.
Yeah, put it out this week. Bye!
Bye!
Already?
No.
No. Keep
This
going.
is Roth and Roth.
I quit, motherfucker! No, thank you very much.
Getting your monster?
Yep.
He's really supposed to stop it.
I mean,
Or you know, just let it go.
Jimmy, come on.
I'll do that.
I'm Mel. This is Roth and Romelio. This is Romelio.
This is Roth.
Today we're talking about our favorite
Swapping.
Batmobiles.
I like Batman.
He's very badass.
He is cool. He wears black, sometimes gray, depending on what show you're talking about.
Well, when I'm not sitting next to Mel, I don't need the cushion.
Yeah, I'm not 6'5", 450 pounds. I'm like, he could eat me.
Both of us.
Together. Oh, in a sandwich formation.
Yeah.
With cheese on top.
I told you that little corner, RJ.
What do you mean? This is Romelio.
Yeah, and I'm Roth.
Are you gonna get the bag off?
Yes.
He just put his groceries on the table.
Welcome to episode 8. Shut up.
You need to watch it. See, you're laughing. Oh.
Welcome to episode 8 of Rapid Ramble with Roth and Romelio. I'm Romelio. Fuck, look,
I'm Roth.
He's Roth. He's Roth.
Do you want to start over?
Yes,
So
let's start
I'll
over.
edit, like,
Let me take my flip-flops off.
because it was constricting his brain.
Yes.
Plus with my toe juice.
What the fuck is toe juice? It goes with toe jam.
Toe juice, it helps
You
your
got
brain.
feet problems.
I don't have feet problems.
Actually, you do.
I know.
Remember? You had that?
Oh, I did have gout in my ankle. That was my ankle.
Oh, okay.
It was-
well, it's all
it was mold.
foot. Because you're old.
Welcome to episode 8 of Roth and look, fuck this now. Welcome to episode 8 of Rapid Ramble with Roth and Romelio. He's Roth.
He's Romelio.
And today we will be discussing our favorite Batmobiles. Top 3 list, quick and easy. And what's your favorite thing about the Batmobile? My favorite is this called a fucking Batmobile. Like, Batmobile. Like, why would you have a bat car when you could fly?
Well, I mean, later on he doesn't. Like in
But even still,
some movies.
like, he glides. Like, that was the most useless aspect of Arkham Knight for me. Was that it was my favorite part. I love going around shooting stuff, but it's also useless to me because I could just jump off the tallest building and glide across the city. And that was fun.
Yeah, but when he's going from the city back to the mansion, that's a long way to glide.
Yeah, you're right. But still, I mean, like, get you a Hyundai Elantra, so you just blend in. Not a giant Batmobile.
Yeah, but you know, if you had the money,
I have
Which
that.
of those would you do? Exactly.
I'm a fanboy though. He's Bruce Wayne.
He's a fanboy. Like, he fucking names everything as.
We gotta start over.
Are you gonna change your shirt?
Yeah.
I want credit for the Batmobiles. I've been saying that for weeks.
I'm gonna give you a shout out, Jimmy.
That's right. Mine.
Do you have a DC one with you?
No. So it has to be Autobot because everything else is
Here,
Marvel.
where's my Deadpool?
I'll wear my group pull
Yeah, we're a group of all of them.
because I wore it last week.
You want to wear
and-
mine?
No.
It's an extra large. It'll fit.
It's 5 extras too small.
It's on.
Jimmy just comes over and fucks everything up. Gets me all discombobulated.
You said you wanted goofy and crazy. Here I am.
Not discombobulated. Not say goofy and crazy.
I don't know these words, buddy. Sorry.
He has you there.
He does. Welcome for the 4th time to
Don't
Rapid.
say that.
No, I'm going to say that. Now I'm going to take the blame. Welcome
So I
to
guess I'll be putting them all at the very end.
welcome to Rapid Ramblings with.
Wait, is it 4? Because did you count?
Now it's 5.
Did you count?
It's more like 13 at this point.
Oh no,
I
that's
want one of those things at this point. Take 29.
okay. We ready? Sure. Okay.